Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Core TV, where we talk about all things spiritual. We have our eyes, our ears, our feet, our hands glued to the spiritual streets by way of the Ether's news being broadcasted north, east, west, and south, southwest, east, and north. We are going to and fro looking for the truth, looking for people that we need to wake up to the truth. While the enemy was going to and fro, looking for whom they could devour, we just came in with the Ace of Swords and we said, okay, we're just going to bring in some towers. You got the Earth Angel energy coming in, okay? So let's see what's going on. If you're new here, welcome. If you are returning back, welcome back, my beautiful, amazing Soul Tribe family. I love y'all so very much. The Most High God is presiding over all cases, okay? Divine Mother, Divine Father, thank you for allowing me to be a vessel, a spokesperson for truth and clarity. Use me to channel the truth with the hopes that this will shed light to help somebody that needs additional truth and clarity. Spirit says something about trust your intuition, okay? You already know what it is. You just needed a little bit more to the story, maybe to fit all the pieces of the puzzle together. You know how the truth sometimes unfolds slowly because the divine knows when your soul is ready to handle the truth. Yeah, that's what it's about. So now that the truth is here, okay, we ask for the truth and the truth is here. What's going on, spirit? Spiritual streets. Ooh, wee. A lot of people are deciding to right their wrongs by doing love spells. Now, this could be actual ritual work, or this could be people actually showing you love, okay, for whatever reason, because the karma is getting too thick. The backfires are getting too hot. That's what I just heard. I just heard Hell's Kitchen, child. They bound to some stuff. Bondage. Ooh wee. So people that have done things in the past that are now getting these backfires, this could be years and years and years of spiritual work that has backfired. They're now trying to come towards you because collective, they know that you can help them. Okay. Some of these people want you to pray for them. Okay. But we're being guided to allow the Most High God to handle these cases. These cases have been surrendered. And so judgment has already been called in. So whatever somebody is hoping for, they need to really just, yeah, go ahead and take that tower. Ugh, it's nasty work. You got abuse, bondage, and confusion and illusion. The Most High God is presiding over these cases. So this case has already been decided. And I hear the Most High God saying it's non-negotiable. When we say non-negotiable, it comes off like we're being unforgiving, but it's not about being unforgiving. We've just surrendered it and judgment has been called down. This is what these people need to understand. So in spiritual hell, spiritual jail, what are they feeling? Well, they're battling their own insecurities. They're battling their own shadows. And this is how the Most High God is deeming for this to go. So no, we do not want to reconnect with these people. And I feel like they need a reason for that. It's almost like, oh, you're still mad. No, don't get it twisted. Being done is just being done. And us being done is being guided to be obedient with that final decision when it comes to the Most High God. Most High God said, yeah, there is a such thing as never, never, ever, ever. You got people saying, well, never say never. No, never. These cycles are sealed. The Most High God had to intervene. When the Most High God has to intervene after people have exercised their own free will and they made bad decisions, then you need to know that it's a non-negotiable deal. Trying to get up out of spiritual hell, this is what the spiritual streets are saying. Confusion and illusions, bondage and abuse. They're making it worse trying to do some type of love spell. Okay, there's a mature man that could be significant. Ooh, the cards are just carding. The cards are just carding. Something about a change. Third party situation. Somebody was very intrusive. Very, what am I hearing? Very abusive, very intrusive. Okay, creating a lot of confusion and illusions. The Most High God has interceded on this case. Something has been surrendered to the divine. So the love spell, the love offer is seemingly people that want to come towards you to ask for your forgiveness. That too is out of order. They need not come near us. They don't need to come near us. Bliss. This is real. They know that you're really happy. You're not faking it. And that you've gone through some type of major change. Okay. Something like that. It's a glow up here. Show me what I need to see. What are they talking about in the spiritual streets, creator? What is it that you want us to see? Yeah, these people are sitting up looking a little frazzled, okay? Obsession, confusion, illusions, bondage. What is this energy, spirit? They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. Obsession, confusion. So they were obsessively abusing their power, obsessively trying to put you in bondage, obsessively trying to bind you, obsessively trying to put you in a state of confusion. And now this energy belongs to them and it can't go anywhere. That's the hardest part for them. Okay. They can't send this back to you. I feel like at first somebody was like playing tug and pull and ping pong with the energy and no, you go and it's like a tug and a pull. These people became obsessed with some type of narrative about you. Okay. For whatever reason, this was Spirit is saying it's all under judgment and it's non negotiable. It's non-negotiable. Yeah, there's conflict. This came out in the reverse. So this could be chaos magic, entities, deities, demons, whatever. All the demons in hell have to be silent. All the jinns have to be silent. Everything's under severe judgment. This is what the Most High God is saying. You're a group of people that can't be touched. You're the chosen ones. Okay, I just heard not anymore. The Most High God allowed something for a certain amount of time, collective, to mold and shape your character. It's not really a humiliation ritual, but it's a come to Christ consciousness moment where you literally have to shed skin. So whatever this situation was that was sent to destroy you, it actually created what these people feel is a monster. But it's a monster in their own mind because you can't be touched now. Something about being in spiritual jail. So these people are fighting in spiritual jail? Damn. Conflict, obsession, confusion, illusion, bondage, abuse. Somebody's still not taking accountability. What's with the love spill and the love offer? Yeah, somebody's not taking accountability. Ooh wee. Oh my goodness. Well, you got a relationship here. Okay. This love spell, love offer is somebody speaking very lovingly about you while somebody was trying to put you in bondage. Somebody's pure love offer was counteracting the energy. You got a real divine masculine popping out here. Self love, love offer. Okay. This person is your counterpart. This is somebody that you're supposed to be with. I don't feel like this is a reconciliation. I feel like this is somebody that is ascending simultaneously as you, excuse me. You're coming up in this rich lady energy, okay? Something about your abundance, something about you just being able to make something out of nothing. That's what I just heard, and we're ascending. Congratulations. So, listen, there's a love offer over here. There's a love offer, which is really counteracting all false love offers. It's like the energetic field around these two people, twin flame, soulmate energy, divine masculine energy, rich lady. Whenever I see rich lady, I think wife, I think Queen of Pentacles, I think Taurus, grounded, Virgo, intuitive, Capricorn, very stable, okay, decent work ethics, somebody that is structured, somebody that is responsible, somebody that is walking it like they talk it. Yeah, this is like it is what it is. What I say that it is, it is. It's a very strong feminine energy, but it's stable. It's not overly masculine in a way that it negates somebody else's masculinity or it doesn't emasculate a man. This is a woman saying, yes, I'm strong, but don't negate the fact that I need you because you're my twin. And when I mean need, I mean they share a very, very important, thank you, Spirit, soul contract together. Okay. So while these people are obsessed, confused, bondage, abuse, whatever they got going on, in spiritual jail, it's non-negotiable. Nobody's going to pay their bill. They want to bail out. They want to leave. They don't want to pay attention to what they did. Half of these people don't want to even admit out of their own head, out of their own mouth, what they did. So Spirit is saying, if they don't want to speak the truth, we're just going to shut them up. These people are choking, coughing, having things going on because they got so many lies attached to their tongue, so many things that they spoke. Yeah, you got mature woman here, okay? This could be you as a mature woman, star seed energy, okay? Mature as in not necessarily somebody who somebody would consider to be older, but mature as in how you handle your business. You're a star seed and you're mirroring this divine masculine. Whatever this ascension is shaking up the ethers, y'all. All them fake love spells and destiny swaps. It's like two people ascending to their highest good so authentically that it is literally blocking out anything that's not in alignment with divine assignment. I can't make this up. Somebody wants to come in and give you a love offer, divine feminine or divine masculine. Somebody is out here very attractive, successful, and single as a Pringle. Okay. Stick to itiveness, I just heard. Commitment. Yeah, I love that. Somebody's being seen as a sweetheart. And so people are feeling away. Okay. They're feeling away. Jealousy and envy. Well, what else is new? That's a nasty business. Jealous and envious of somebody's sweetheart, that in itself is just something that needs to be studied. Like, you jealous because somebody is nice. You're jealous because somebody is happy. Yeah, the Most High God is presiding over these cases. This energy can't come towards us anymore. Although we're able to observe it for scientific, spiritual reasons, this is Ether's News. We do have our ears to the spiritual streets, and the spiritual streets are talking. The spiritual streets are talking. People are being seen for exactly who they are. The veil has been removed. The veil is in the reverse. So any cloaking spells, okay, anything that was trying to cloak the truth has been exposed. There's no cloaking. There's nothing hidden. Spirit says it's all here in plain sight, the veil in the reverse. Yeah. And somebody over here is gaining some type of momentum with a beautiful relationship. You got spiritual court now in session. Somebody could be going to court, okay? Or that could be spiritual court. Why is that there, Most High? Yeah, the Most High God is presiding over all cases. This is spiritual court. Wow. I just heard creators say, you won all your cases in spiritual court. Because remember, these were people that wanted to dirty you up. They wanted to make you the guilty party. Remember, they wanted you to play the bad guy. Somebody wanted to dump all this nasty energy onto you. So now that you're being vindicated and found to be honest and true, you didn't have your hand in any of whatever this was that somebody was trying to incriminate you for. The reasons that somebody was giving themselves, that somebody was selling themselves a delusion, an illusion, a dream, a nightmare of why you deserve to be treated a certain way. So that's why they did magic like that. You got a karmic feminine here that's in the background that's feeling away with a nasty little evil eye. Somebody's got a gas face. You get the gas face, man. Somebody's got a gas face, and you're over here just in the land of milk and honey. This is beautiful, collective. I love it. Divination, okay? You could be finding this out through beautiful high priestesses, online, offline, but the truth really doesn't change. That's the beautiful part about the truth, okay? Let's just say somebody comes to me to get a reading, and then they go to another beautiful high priestess and another beautiful high priestess. We're all in that same high frequency. We're doing it with a certain intention, working for the divine. You're going to get the same message. You might get a little bit more details depending on where you go, because energy is fluid and it's always changing. But somebody's getting the truth through divination. Excuse me. No matter what you do, you're going to get the truth. This is what Spirit is saying, and somebody hates that. It's like getting a reading and then getting a second opinion. Yeah, always get a second opinion. That's a good thing. And somebody keeps getting the truth. Somebody could also obsessively be going to get readings on you, finding out that you are in this beautiful, loving energy and that this energy is real. It's like you're not pretending to be happy. You genuinely are happy. Mind you, somebody's not even supposed to be doing that in spiritual jail. Like, why are you getting readings? You're in spiritual jail. You know how many trickster spirits are about to lead you to the truth and mess with your mind in a way that's going to have you more bound and more conflicted? Somebody needs to stop going and getting readings. Why are you abusing divination? Trying to find out that cough came. Oh, choke it out. Somebody is pissed off. Why are you going to getting readings about the collective? Yeah, that choking. Somebody wants you to shut the hell up. Shut up. That just came out of nowhere. Like, I love a good transmuting of a shut up spell in real time. That was a real life. Somebody was like, shut the hell up. Somebody's mad. They're upset. Yeah, they sad because they want to steal your voice. They really want to steal your truth. They really want you to shut the hell up. This person is off the chain, y'all. Meanwhile, you're over here in a loving relationship. There's a divine masculine in love and a feminine that's in love. It's equal admiration. So whatever this is over here, somebody needs to stop going to get divination, trying to find out what you got going on. You take my love and I'm willing. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. Somebody's in love, honey. Ooh, falsifying documents. No wonder somebody wanted me to shut up. Somebody's like, shut the hell up. False imprisonment, false documentation, something about stealing. All the truth is coming out. Just when somebody thought that something that they did was not going to come out, something new comes out. Every day is something else. Every day is something new. Every day is a new truth. Yeah, and somebody's going to get in divination, finding out that you do not have an entity attached to you. Somebody kept trying to attach some type of dark energy to you, to control you, to dominate you. This is what this is. Who is this person? What do they want? It's a group of people. Okay. Yeah, because of your star quality. So their goal was to attach some type of entity to your star quality so that people would never see you in this rising star sweetheart energy. A karmic feminine is real significant. There's conflict, imprisonment, jealousy. There's a lot going on over there. Spirit says, I'm presiding over all cases. Yeah, this is what they did. They talked about you real bad. Okay. They said some really unfavorable things. They passed around false narratives and then they fed it. They wanted it to grow. They created an entity. Now it's in the reverse. So something about poverty. These people could have wanted you in poverty and now they're in poverty. Spirit says, I'm going to allow them to feel what it is that you went through. Protection in the reverse. These people tried to break into your protection. Basically, these people wanted you separated from the divine. And that's not nice. That's not cool. Yeah, you're somebody that is being vindicated by the Most High God. Whoa. When the Most High God shows up as your prosecutor and your defendant, sometimes it looks like the divine is the devil's advocate, but really, we're not advocating for the devil. We're not giving the devil any glory. We're just here to tell the story. And in the reality of it all, these people are in imprisonment. They're bound. They're in prison to this confusion. Spirit says, I'm going to teach them a lesson and let them feel what it is that they sent out to you. And they don't like it so much. It's nasty work. Trying to cast out a demon, huh? Somebody needs an exorcism. Ooh, you take my love and I'm willing. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. Somebody's in love, honey. That's beautiful. That's so nice. I look forward to going to seeing people get married that really like each other, that are in it for the long haul. You know, it's like, let's just live life and get through life. There is no competition amongst very secure divine masculine and divine feminine energy. Yeah, you just don't have to do that. Lover here. Somebody's coming to bring flowers, or they're coming in to give you your flowers. As in spiritually, like give you credit, the lover. Somebody's got love here. This is beautiful. It's so nice to see decent guys be with decent gals. Okay, that's what I just heard. And somebody's sitting up thinking about woulda, coulda, shoulda. If I had only had a brain, if I had only thought this out. Now they're sitting up talking to the divine, and yeah, okay. These people don't know how to cast out the entities that they sent. That's what Spirit just said. Now, why you send that out and you can't take what you put out? Now you're getting it back. Why'd you send that out, but you can't take what it is that you sent out? They don't know how to cast out a spirit. Spirit says they have no relationship with the divine. Yeah, and you coming into this healthy union is really putting somebody in a bind. Somebody's in a pickle. Somebody's feeling sour. Dang. Spirit says, keep your eye on the final hour. This is somebody that's been so intrusive in your life, trying to stop your love life for the longest. third wheel, the other woman, the other man, the third party. Somebody wanted their cake and to eat it too. And when you weren't signing up for that, somebody felt like, okay, I'm just going to hex you. It's like, what? Mm-mm. Somebody's fraudulent. Somebody's committing fraud, insurance fraud, identity theft. Yeah. But your spiritual rank is what's bringing in vindication, spiritual rank and union. Ooh, this is a union that's held in high honor. Two very beautiful people, y'all, beautiful souls. It's a lot of people going through high ranking spiritual marriages as ordained by your divine ancestors and your spirit guides. Look at the angels all around you. Look at your light team protecting you. Something about two earth angels, two hearts that beat as one. That's what I just heard. That is interesting. Clarify what's going on, spirit. Tell us what's going on in the spiritual streets. Something about you being very, very attractive, fearless, strong, and resilient. Somebody is moving in a way that they're being guided by the divine. That Taurus energy, well, I don't want to say it like that, energy, that Taurus energy will do it for you. Yeah. We got blessings coming in, wealth and prosperity. So remember, we saw poverty, okay? If these people were doing like poverty spells on you, if if the energy was just weird, you had people doing things to you, you've broken some type of curse, some type of hex, and the cord has been severed. Source is here. I'm telling you, the divine is presiding over these spiritual marriages because they're high ranked, and these unions are coming into connection with one another. Unions, as in two people coming together to do God's work. That's what Spirit just showed me. Independent, intelligent, fearless energy, strong, silent, and mysterious. All of what you know, you may not even be saying. That Taurus energy and bring it in. Welcome to Taurus season. That's what Spirit just says. If you're not a Taurus, then you need to get into your Taurus energy. If you're a Scorpio, you need to tap into your Taurus energy. If you're a Sagittarius, you need to tap into that Taurus energy. Part of Sagittarius is Taurus and Sagittarius. If you identify with being an Aries, you need to tap into that Taurus energy. If you're a Cancerian, you need to tap into that Taurus energy. That's throat chakra. That's Hierophant. That's speaking the truth from higher perspectives and allowing things to come true. But one, that throat chakra has to be in alignment with your heart. Adaptability, change, and adjustment, baby. Everybody better do as the Taurusians, the Taurianians, something like that. That's what I just heard. Something about effectively using your spiritual gift. Responsibly, too, respectfully. Using your spiritual gift respectfully is a good way to go up in spiritual rank. That's what the divine just said. Yeah. Whoa, the spiritual streets are talking that you overcame some type of hex, some type of curse. All praises be to the Most High God. So you broke a curse, you've recovered, you've healed. So somebody doesn't want to admit in spiritual jail that they were doing things to stop your healing so that you wouldn't get a union. Whoever this person is that was doing this spell work over you, this love spell or binding magic, they knew that they weren't good enough for you, but still they continued to try to stop your healing. And when the divine showed up, this immediately put people in a pickle. Spiritual court is now in session. I'm telling you, the divine came in and said, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. I keep telling you, this child is my child. They're not even here for all of what you're doing. What are you doing? They're here to do something great. And something great they will do. When you adapted, collective, after they threw all of that at you and you tapped into your ancient knowledge that they couldn't touch, you basically connected directly to source. It scared the shit out of some people. When you overcame and you healed and you recovered. Wow. Wow. This is what Spirit is saying. Now these people don't know what the hell to do because they know what they did that they're not willing to admit. But the Most High God is forcing them to tell the truth. Source is here. Look it. Source is like, what? I got my hand all up in this thing. Whose divinity is being defended in spiritual court by the divine? Is the chosen one. Whether they like it or not, you're chosen to do something great. I don't care how much money you have. I don't care what your circumstance is. When you answer the call to do what the divine wants you to do, there are certain things, guidelines, amendments, contracts that come along with that. You basically walk through hell carrying, buckets of holy water collected. And these people are terrified because every demon in hell knows our name. They know not. They know not to come this way. That's what I just heard. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else, Spirit? Yeah. These people are being isolated. They're being set down by the universe. They're being set down by source. Because if their demons are not listening to them and they're not able to send out this spiritual work, then that shit has to sit there with them. That's a nasty feeling. They got to sit in their own shit, basically. Abandonment, isolation. Spiritual streets are talking, and now everybody is seeing them for who they are. You had a big pretendo energy out here, a third party, a feminine or a masculine that was out here pretending to be you. Okay. This could have been what appeared to be a destiny swap attempt, but really somebody's goal was to convince people that you were trying to be like them and them not trying to be like you. That's a form of spell work. That was the lie. But now that we have the spiritual and legal law and order authorities in spiritual court, you didn't fall for some type of recent trap that they set you up for. Okay. They said, hey, you're going to do this. Somebody was predicting your next move and you didn't make that move. Yeah. I just heard, I got to make that move right now, baby. You didn't make that move. You didn't do it. You stood in your power. Full moon energy, baby. It's nothing but towers. Okay. These are good towers. I always say I like a good tower. Let the tower fall. Take you a cleansing shower as the towers fall. You have the power, collective. I mean, spiritual gifts. It's what the spiritual streets are saying. That you have the power. You got cool guy, main male, attractive, authoritative. There's a good looking guy out here. Okay. Masculine energy. Looking at a Sigma energy, two very confident, attractive people who hold a very high spiritual rank. It's a good looking couple here. Okay. Yeah. Two hearts that beat as one. And you didn't fall for something. There's some type of re-wounding here. Somebody wanted to open up a wound from the past and then put some salt in it and then sear it together and stitch it back up so that it would burn. But you don't have any of that. You've healed. You've healed. These people don't know what to do. Okay. Now they're in this big fear. The love spell backfired. The love spell that somebody did who didn't have love for you, they just wanted to dominate you, almost expedited to your advantage a real love union coming in with love offer. It's like somebody doing love spells and the universe is just speeding up the love process for the collective. It's like somebody's love spell that didn't have any love in it brought in real love. I don't know if they realize that, but the quagmiring energy, the entrapment energy, the setting up energy, the stand here, right here, so we can catch you in this trapdoor energy, absolutely work to your benefit. Now somebody realizes that they're standing in the spot where they wanted you to stand. Now they're stuttering on the stand in spiritual court. I said, he said, she said, what had happened was as energy. Nah, we know exactly what happened. The truth is here. The Most High God is presiding. Show me, Creator, what's going on? What is it that we need to see? Creator is sending out notices. Now these people are freaked out. Shocking news. Lord have mercy. Shock and fear. Those are not two good combinations. Somebody is getting some type of unexpected news and they're afraid. Maybe it's because you're still alive, or maybe they're going, yeah, They did so many poverty spells on you, so many hexes, curses, whoever these people are, that they're going and getting readings, and that is their shocking news, Spirit is saying. So when they go in to get these readings, they are being told the truth. They're being told that you're happy, that you've moved on, that, there are also some things that are being protected in the spirit that they can't see. Whoever are giving these readings, they're giving them the bare minimum because they know that the people that are requesting the readings about you, collective, are under judgment. So it's almost like they're telling these people like, no, this person moved on. Like you need to let this go. The readers are warning them. Okay. And this is really putting these people in a pickle because they're going to get the readings to see if their magic is still working. And maybe at one point it was working, but now you're just not that person anymore. So that doesn't resonate with you. It's just a lesson learned. You've healed, you overcame it, you figured it out, you went within. Somebody's getting news that you're getting some type of fortune and good luck, blessings. Rain down on me, blessings and abundance, Taurus season, fortune. Yeah, something about your abundance and overflow. This is shocking the hell out of somebody, especially when they had anticipated that you would be in poverty. You're coming up as somebody that has the divine walking with you. Divine creator, supreme being, great creator, divinity, deity, the divine. Look at your light team, spiritual gifts. Okay, so you got source, spiritual rank, union, adaptability, change, adjustment, spiritual gifts, healing, recovery, and mending, empowerment. You have the power, fortune, and abundance. It's almost like the Most High God is giving you double, triple, quadruple, even for your troubles. Now you're getting your blessings. You needed to learn something, and you did that. LGBTQ community could be significant. Okay. Something about a workplace situation. For some of you, it's people at your job that are watching you be promoted, or you're being promoted at your job. This could also be spiritually too. Being promoted in the spirit realm. Like, yeah, I'm on the job. I work for the divine. I got to go to work. You got two kinds of people, you got somebody sitting somewhere and saying, damn, I got to go to work. And then you got somebody sitting there saying, what? I got to go to work. Yeah, there's love in it. There's joy in it. This is the divine. You're working for the divine. Something about what you do, something about your spiritual rank. Role model. You could be a teacher. You are a teacher. Yeah, look at you. You're a real spirit guide. You're guiding people to their higher selves. You're just holding space for people as a spirit guide in the earth, doing earth angel things. It's light work on a light day. You are bringing with you your light team, and you are holding space of love and light for people until they're able to hold it for themselves. You work for the divine, and this is why the divine is paying you out like this. Yeah, these are checks that they can't cancel. That's what I just heard. The divine is writing you a check that they can't cancel. Yeah. So somebody was doing a lot of poverty spells. Mm-mm-mm. And the Most High God was like, I told you, this is my child. Now watch me send them all this fortune. Watch me send them all this blessings. Blissfully. While you over here going broke getting readings, somebody is going broke getting readings. Like, don't come back over here getting no damn readings. And then they go home ending up like this. Somebody is worrying themselves sick. They could be getting readings. Somebody's getting shocking news about their health. Yeah, somebody's getting spiritual like reprimand. Being reprimanded by the spirit realm real bad. It's a group of people, like, all of what they did, all of what they said, they stole: insurance fraud, identity fraud, poverty spells, death spells, trickery magic, bonding magic, whatever it was that they did, whatever they spoke, baby, it is under judgment. And somebody's getting shocking news. Somebody went too far trying to pull from the divine feminine energy. These were gluttons. They wanted to drain you of your abundance, your ideas. And now not only did you call your power back, but you get whatever they sent you has been transmuted into cash and prizes. And they keep getting readings and finding out that you're in a beautiful union and that you're still the divine feminine in this energy of fertility, abundance, goddess energy, empress energy, like something like that. This is what they're finding out. Somebody's finding out some shocking news too about their health. Stop getting readings. Yeah, somebody did a lot. They paid somebody to do magic and like mirror magic and project out to you insecurities, beauty spells to make you not feel beautiful or something like that. Spirit says they could never convince you because you just went within and you saw the truth and you knew that the divine was taking you to something great. This is your time, collective. It's something like, when it's your time, it's your time. Always will people be tested when they see other people step into their time and their abundance, because only the divine can determine when your soul is ready for a certain spiritual ranking, abundance, and money to this capacity. Like, this is a lot of money. Yeah, only the divine can determine. Only the divine can prepare you for this level of success. And so while somebody was paying somebody to make you ugly or make people not see you, and this may just not be aesthetically, somebody wanted to attach an entity to you to make you look crazy, corruption, bribe, and coercion. Yeah, it's a lot going on. They wanted your spiritual gifts. Now you're getting rewarded. Okay. It was always in divine timing. That's what I just heard. Okay, Holy Spirit will come through. Holy Spirit. This union is beautiful. I just heard, you are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can bring you down. Whoa. Something about your inner beauty, honey. Something about your inner beauty. I just saw drugs and addictions. Somebody could be out here hooked on the cocaine. Whatever's going on, somebody cannot use that as an excuse in spiritual court. Somebody could be trying to say, well, I was under the influence. I didn't know what I was doing. The creator is like, nah, who you think you fooling? We know the truth. Speak the truth. Leave it alone. Gateway drugs. Somebody was getting high to open up gateways in order to see things in the spirit, messing up. And somebody's still giving you the evil eye because you're speaking the truth. Ace of Swords. Okay. It's not a wise thing to do to give the messenger the evil eye. That's not a good thing. That's the best way to get put on your back. And that's that. Yeah. Knight of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody putting a lot of nasty energy towards you. Nine of Swords, they wanted to affect your mental. Thank you, Spirit. Judgments in the reverse. Yeah, something can be overturned. And this is all because you have blessings coming from the divine. Blessings. Lessons from the divine, and you will not be less in this energy of prosperity. These people needed to dumb you down. That's what I just heard. Lord have mercy. These downloads are raw. Ace of Swords, that is the truth. Now they're sad. These are fallen angels. Their problem was bigger than you, okay? This is what Spirit is showing me. Their problem was bigger than you. Their problem was with what they had been doing over past lifetimes. What they said that they would not do again in this lifetime, they did. Something about you being the chosen one, the star, and you are the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords always gives me this feeling of somebody that is like setting a boundary. It's people like, I just want to talk to you, like, come this way, I will cut you. And I have spiritual legal rights to do so. Is it going to be your off with your head, your legs, your arms, or your feet? Because you keep trying to steal energy from me. That's what I just heard. Stop playing. Something about you having spiritual and legal dominion over these people. For the Most High God has made your enemies your footstool, and they know it. All they can do is lay down. Yeah, you're coming up as the Empress and the Queen of Swords energy. Whoa, the tables have turned, honey, and the past is in the reverse. Some of these people are feeling like you're doing something to them. They told the Most High God in spiritual court, stuttering on the stand, that you were the evil one, that you had done something to them. And you keep getting vindicated. Why they keep lying? That's the Spirit just said. Why you keep lying? When you know that your lies are going to easily be exposed. What you lying about? You already in spiritual hell. The Spirit says you can depend on the devil to lie. Hence the law, the devil is a liar. You can always depend on the devil to lie. Oh my God. Clarify. There's a third party mad because you're being the best version of yourself, okay? Just a heads up, because they were walking around telling people that you were trying to be like them. Yeah, the two of wands, because they wanted your destiny. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody flew to Jamaica to get some spell work done. I'm just going to tell it how I see it. Four of Wands energy. This was to get some type of partnership. Somebody got the wrong partner. Okay, there's a third party situation that broke up two people, and they thought that they had your person. They got the person that divine wanted them to have, which is a karmic person going through a karmic cycle. The two of Pentacles, something about balance, and the Four of Wands and celebration. Somebody is really jealous of the fact that you overcame something that they put out, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Oh, wow. Seven of Pentacles in a reverse. Somebody put in a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of energy, a lot of paying people. Should have held on to that money. Strength energy, only to be overpowered by you, collective. Dang. Clarify? Only to be overpowered by you. I can make it up. The Eight of Wands. There's talk. What's going on in the spiritual streets? There's a lot of talking, a lot of chatter, a lot of people trying to get to the root and the bottom of it. And people are happy to find out the truth. A lot of people are trying to pull back the layers. What's going on in the spiritual streets? Three of Cups. People are exposing a third party or a lot of people as being liars, with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Somebody consistently lies. So somebody is a habitual liar. Somebody's addicted to lying. Like, why are you lying? I just can't stop lying. Like, damn, that's crazy. But if you lying and people know you lying, then you're just exposing the truth, right? No matter what you come in and say, no matter what story you tell, they're going to be like, you lying, huh? I'm not lying. Yes, you are. And that's the truth. That's what I just heard. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. For some of these people, they lied to practitioners in order to get these practitioners to do work for them. Okay, this is what the spiritual streets are saying. What is the ether's news? People are talking about a union. Okay, we're all going to a beautiful marriage ceremony. Why'd I hear that? Yeah, something about two people. This is what the spiritual streets are talking about. The Two of Cups and the Four of Wands. Two people ascending, two by two. This is a lot of people. It's a lot of divine feminines and a lot of divine masculines ascending. Two of Pentacles balancing out. You went from the Two of Pentacles, willing to lose it all in order to gain everything. You went from the Two of Pentacles. You've been tested with money, possessions, power. You've been molded and shaped by the divine to sustain yourself at this Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles. This is what the spiritual streets are talking about. So the devil has no leverage here. The devil can't do anything. The devil doesn't know, well, how do I get in? Can I attack their money? Can I attack their beauty? It seems as though you've already successfully accomplished whatever you needed to accomplish at this level. So the spiritual streets are realizing that they were told a lot of lies. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that was just committed to lying. It's like waking up, like, what you gonna do today? Oh, I'm just gonna go to and fro and see who I can lie to. Yeah, like, for what? For my own benefit, because I want people to see me a certain way. People who lie are afraid. There was a lot of humiliation rituals done here too, but people needed you to be embarrassed. And so that backfired. Okay. Wow. Somebody is coming into a union, and this is really scaring the shit out of somebody. Nine of Swords. Somebody can't sleep at night. Nine of Swords, restless energy. Okay. Nine of Swords is like anxiety, racing thoughts. Somebody's in their head with all of this. This is what they're thinking. There's a lot of swords there. You know, the swords is air, communication, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Somebody is silently having a psychological battle, a war, if you will, internally. This is spiritual jail. That's what they're going through. Spirit says they're having to recant and recall all the lies they told until they cannot tell a lie. Somebody is thinking about this and they still are not willing to tell the truth. That's crazy. That's insane. Meanwhile, the Four Wands with the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit says you're going to the chapel and you're going to get married. going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna be happy. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. This is over. This is over. The world, the Queen of Cups, you could be any sign, whoever you are. Maybe you're a Taurian tapped into your Queen of Cups energy. You could be a Queen of Cups tapped into your Queen of Cups energy. You could be a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of all the queens, Queen of Wands. You're tapped into your Queen of Cups energy. Queen of Cups is carrying. She flows like water, okay? But be careful. If you come over here with all those lies, we can absolutely drown you, okay? No flotation device. Nobody's coming to save you. No lifeguard. You're just out there floating because you were in some type of uncharted territory that you weren't supposed to be in. 10% of reverse. Fallen angels. These are fallen angels. What does that mean? They know the rules. They know that the creator is real. They consciously, deliberately turned away from the creator and they followed the devil into hell. They were enticed. They were enticed by lust, control. They wanted to be your handler. And now the divine is handing their asses over to hell. Somebody wanted to control your life. These are handlers. People want to be your handlers. They want to dominate you. They do domination spells. They burn domination candles. They want to control what you say, how you see it, how you did. Child, these people can't even control their spiritual bowels. They're full of shit. That's what Spirit just said. Thank you, Creator. Thank you, Divine Creator. It's a victory. It's a victory. What are the spiritual streets talking about? The Page of Wands. The news is out. Hear ye, hear ye. Yeah. Something about what's on the front page of the Ethers News, the fact that you're getting a victory. This is running rampant through the spiritual community. This is what Spirit has said. So if they're going to get readings, what is the message? What are they talking about? Yeah, that ass is under judgment. This is what's going on. This does conclude this reading. I feel like I hope I did a good job here. 4 cups at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wanted you to miss opportunities, and the Ace of Pentacles is under that. Mr. Spirit just said something about these people trying to block you with the Chariot in the reverse. 7 of Swords, they tried it again. They're creatures of habit. They have nothing new to do. Meanwhile, you're getting this 10 of Pentacles and they don't like you. And that's okay. You're not going to be for everybody. I feel like we don't give a damn if we're for everybody. We care about what the creator thinks. At the end of the day, at the top of the morning, when you can lay in your bed or wake up knowing that you're doing what the divine wants you to do, baby, I promise you, you're going to have a good life. Welcome to the good life. Mercy and grace follows me all the days of my life. And you got people fighting in spiritual hell. 5 of Wands, child. Oh my goodness. Big shout out to Archangel Michael right now because he just moved something out of my way. Somebody's mad. Yeah, I'm not receiving any evil eyes. That's what I just heard. Yeah, it's a no. I'm going to project out that healing eye, and it's going to get you every time. With every sunset, there is a promise of a new dawn. I love y'all. Okay. Thank you for watching Spiritual Core TV. I'm coming back with more readings. I'll see you soon. Peace be with you.